Hey everyone, I'm assuming most of you watching this know me. For those of you that don't, my name is Matt Stick. I'm 32 years old. I'm an artist and I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma. So what I wanted to do is talk today and kind of tell you guys just kind of some of the stuff that's been going on with me and some of the stuff I've been through. A lot of you may have heard, probably know some of my story. I just wanted to kind of talk about that a little bit more and kind of let everybody know that may not know the full story, kind of everything that's happened with me. So I just I I struggled with mental illness for many years when I was a teenager, from the age of probably 13 up until my late teens. I experienced depression and anxiety. It was pretty debilitating, and I couldn't function, and at one point I became suicidal, and it was just a really really big struggle for a long time, and so whenever I was 19, things kind of started taking a turn for the worst, and I started experiencing just strange things. I don't know how to describe them really. It was like I would start kind of, well, now I know that they were, delusions and hallucinations. For those of you who don't know what that is, of course, hallucinations are pretty much seeing things, hearing things that aren't actually there. And then delusions are fixed beliefs that aren't grounded in reality, that are held despite clear evidence to the contrary. So I started experiencing things like that, and when I was 20, it kind of took a turn for the worse again, and so I was sitting one day watching TV with my mom, and for those of you who don't know, we were really really close. I mean, we had a great relationship, and so we were watching TV one day, and one of the characters that I saw on the show triggered what I now know was my first mental break, or also called a psychotic episode. And I suddenly just was thrown into another universe. I thought that the world was ending, that demons were taking over the world, and I thought that I had been chosen to battle demons in the apocalypse. All this happened within, a minute, and I thought that these demons had taken control of my mom, and I thought that her soul was in peril, and voices told me that the only way for me to rescue her, the only way for me to save her from just being tortured forever, was to slay the demons that were hurting her with a knife that I had believed had been imbued with magical powers. And I ended up taking my mother's life that day. And I had no idea at the time what was happening, what I was doing. I didn't understand that I wasn't going to see her again in this life. With every bit of my heart and soul, I was trying to help her. So I was arrested that day, and I spent nearly 3 years in jail. And so after those 3 years, I finally had a trial, and the judge declared that I was not in a state of mind where I was capable of understanding the wrongfulness of my actions. And he said that my mom's death was not my fault, but as a stipulation, I was acquitted of the charges, but as a stipulation, I had to go through a long-term mental health treatment program in Veneta, which is where I spent over 9 years. My mother died in 2012, and I was just released a few days ago. And some of the things I experienced were absolutely just terrible. Like, I'm not even going to get into some of the stuff that happened, um, but losing my mom was worse. It was worse than anything that I've ever experienced, and I'm pretty sure it'll be worse than anything I'll ever experience for the rest of my life. And knowing that, you know, even though I wasn't trying to hurt her, that it was my hands that took her life. You know, that's something I'm going to have to live with, the memory of her final moments for the rest of my life. And, you know, I'm in recovery now. You know, I've been symptom free for years now. And, you know, it was very difficult to get out of the place that I was at. You know, they don't just let people out of there. But I proved day in, day out, every single day, you know, perfect behavior the entire time. I was able to prove that I was no longer a danger. And again, that's why I was released here recently. And so anyways, what I want to talk about today, besides from just telling that, was that, you know, if you or anybody that you know or love is going through mental illness, if they're experiencing things that you don't understand, if they're saying strange things, you know, having depression, anxiety, you know, please just, you know, try to seek help. You know, I asked for help. I was trying to get help before my mom passed away, but I wasn't able to get it in time, unfortunately. But, you know, don't be ashamed of it. And, you know, don't hide from it. Don't run away from it. You know, it's an illness. It's just like having cancer or diabetes or heart disease. I mean, it's not a character flaw. It's not a spiritual fault. It's nothing like that. You know, it is a disease and it needs to be treated that way. So I just want you guys to know that, you know, hope is possible, or hope is real, and that recovery is possible. You know, I experienced an episode worse than possibly anybody's ever had, but, you know, I recovered. I'm back, I'm home again, and I'm well. And, you know, if I can get through what I've been through, I think anybody can get through what they're going through. And, you know, it wasn't just me, you know, I mean, I'm here, I'm home because of the grace of God and everything that He's done for me over the course of my life. You know, I don't think I'm ever going to understand in this life why my mother lost her life the way that she did. But I have to believe, I choose to believe that God can take even the worst of situations and He can make something good out of them. And that's what I choose to believe. And I just want you all to know that, you know, there is hope, that there is healing, that, you know, God is there and that He does love you. And no matter what you're going through, you know, He can get you through it. And, you know, there's been times in my life where I haven't believed that, where I was so just, I thought it was over for me. But, you know, I'm still here. I'm still breathing, and I just hope that I can take what I've been through and use it to, you know, help other people. If I can even prevent just one person from having to go through what I've been through, if I can help just one person, then, you know, putting myself out there like this is going to be worth it. You know, I mean, I'm scared. I'm terrified, even though I'm not ashamed of having mental illness. I'm scared because I don't want to be judged. I don't want to be hated. I want people to truly understand what I've been through and who I am, and understand the fact that I love my mom more than anything in this world. So I just, you know, like I said, that's everything that's kind of gone on with me. And I just want you to know that, every one of you to know that, you know, there's light at the end of the tunnel. And anyways, I just want to thank you all for, you know, for watching this, and for all those who loved and supported me over the years, and my family. Thank you so much. And, I'll be putting out, more videos probably in the future. So, anyways, just like I said, there's hope, and healing is possible. So please remember that.